Well, hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. It's Thursday, March 13th, 11:25 Central Standard Time. Hey, Jude. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, Brandon. Hello, hello. Thank you for being here. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Millie. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Cos. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to Smiley's World. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Love everybody. Hey, Donna Smith. Good morning. Good morning to you. Hey, Manson. Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Hey, Jude. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Uh-oh. Trying to get it up there. Love you, too. Thank you. You are all a blessing for being here and supporting me, and I just love you so much. You all know I love you so much. Thank you. Maxine, too. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a good morning. It's another beautiful day. Sun shining. Everything is just great. Great here. Love to see you. I hope everybody is doing great and going to have a wonderful Thursday. Absolutely. All I need is Jesus, coffee, and true crime. Love you back. Love you back. Love you more. Love you more. How about that? Love you more. All I need is Jesus and true crime. I love you all more. Lisa, hello, everyone coming in. Hello, hello. Welcome, Bama Cat. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning to you. Hello, Cage. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. See, I'm having a good morning. I don't hide behind my mask just because. I got up and got ready today. It's all good in Smiley's Hood. Yeah, the sun's out there. The sun is shining. It's nice. It's nice. You love my little dog? Oh, that's Hey Jude. Yeah, we love Hey Jude. Hey Jude's dog. We love animals here. We love animals here. I don't ever see my dog until I get off and then I see it in the background. But we love animals here. I always figured I would try to match with my camera what I'm doing or with my thumbnail in case I need to put it down. I thought that was pretty fitting. I don't know. Hey, Lisa, welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Smiley's World. And we love people here, too. That's right. We do love people. I love people. I love everybody. People, animals. Long as they don't hurt people and animals, you're good over in Smiley's Hood. It is a good day to walk Pier Park. It is. Maybe a movie. Oh, God. I don't know if I could sit through a movie. But I got a good suggestion. Let me see if I can find it. Because I want to see if y'all have heard of this. And I'm going to try to watch this. And I think you can watch it on obviously YouTube. This person is kin to me, and they don't send me a lot of things to watch. Okay, it's by Ruby Frank, The Devil in the Family. Have y'all seen that? Because I think I'm going to watch that next. How many seen that, The Devil in the Family? Lisa said, I love your big flowers in the background. I don't have my big flowers in the background right now. I touched up painting, and I was thinking about putting my other one up, and it's still laying over there, and just change up. And then I thought about putting some pictures up. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I'm just not sure. Yeah, you haven't seen it yet? I think I'm going to watch that next, Millie. Lisa said, duh. Yeah, there's nothing there yet, but. Cooper lady, hello, welcome. It's on Hulu. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. They didn't tell me what it was on. They didn't tell me what it was on. Big decals of flowers would be pretty. I like to change up sometimes because I get bored. I do. One thing about me, I don't have a lot of patience, and I get bored. I get bored easy. Yeah, it is nice to have a change. So there's that. I wanted to bring you something that a lot of you may or may not have seen in the news today. So welcome in. It's horrible. It is horrible, but I want to read to you out of my little book. A quilt would be pretty. Yeah, you're right about that. I love quilts. Love quilts. Hey, I may have to go over there and order one of Mary's quilts. I may have to go check that out. But anyway, the determination. I want to read under determination because this guy had some determination, and he wanted freedom, and he got himself freedom. So let's start out reading. This is Corinthians 9:24 through 25. First of all, in a race, all the runners run, but only one gets the prize. You know that, don't you? So run in a way that you will get the prize. It took 20 years, but this one got his prize. Now, I want to read one more. It's short. It's Timothy 4:7. Again, Miss Ann got me this book. She listens. She don't come in much. She's been very, very ill. Please say a prayer for her. I love this book. I love it. But it says, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. This person kept the faith. It took 20 years, but they made it. Okay? They made it. Determination, y'all. Determination. We're going to watch the video first, okay? I guess we're going to watch the video first, and then I'll just go into all my little stuff. Let's watch the video. Full credit, Fox News 10. Never give up, okay? This is horrible. You might want to do a trigger warning.
Here are 5 reasons why ABC Legal is America's most trusted process server. 1. 50 years of experience, delivering millions of documents. 2. The ability to scale with the nation's largest network of qualified process servers. 3. Local expertise built from interactions with thousands of courts each year. 4. An easy online experience in a secure portal your whole team can access.
We continue to follow developing news tonight out of Waterbury, where a woman is now in police custody after she was accused of holding her stepson captive for more than 20 years. Thank you for joining us here on The Wax at 10 o'clock. I'm Stephanie Simone. The details of this case are difficult to hear. The situation came to light when the victim started a fire in his room last month, sending him to the hospital where he told first responders what was happening. Amanda Callahan is your reporter live in Waterbury with what we know about this case so far. Amanda.
Well, Stephanie, the details of these cases are just truly horrific. The man, who is now 32 years old, was held captive in an 8x9 room in this house here behind me since he was 11 years old. Now, his stepmother, 56-year-old Kimberly Sullivan, faced a judge today, and her attorney says she adamantly denies these claims of abuse. Now, I spoke with some neighbors who lived nearby, and they were shocked to hear that this was going on, but some of them did say they saw a glimpse of the boy in the window.
Quite frankly, the facts are something out of a horror movie, and that's without exaggeration.
Kimberly Sullivan stood silently in front of a judge in Waterbury Court. She was arrested Wednesday for allegedly abusing her stepson for more than 2 decades. The arrest warrant details the horrific conditions the victim told police he endured. When he was taken to the hospital, he only weighed about 68 pounds. Wow. He told police he would be given only 2 cups of water a day, sometimes being forced to drink out of the toilet, and that he was locked inside his room 22 to 24 hours a day, only allowed out to do chores for his stepmother. Recalling the last time he left the house was with his father when he was 14 or 15 years old. He told police the threat of losing the minimal food he was given and longer lockdowns kept him from trying to break out. But on February 17th, the victim started a fire in his room, telling police this was his only escape.
He told the police he was hungry all day, every day, all of his life. Had he not started this fire, he would have died.
Sullivan's attorney adamantly denying the claims of abuse.
Absolutely not true. He was not locked in a room. She did not restrain him in any way. She provided food. She provided shelter. She is blown away by these allegations.
The victim told police only his stepmother, his now deceased father, 2 half-sisters, and deceased grandmother knew of his situation, saying he was kept a secret his entire life. Some next-door neighbors are shocked to know this was unfolding just feet from where they live.
But that was the window right there on the right.
Jeffrey Gornero was home the night of the fire. He says he had never seen the victim.
And then when the investigators started asking me about a man that may look like a child, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
But his stepdaughter saw the man in the window more than a decade ago.
Yep, in the backyard, I was just in the swing set, and I looked up at the back window, and I just saw a little boy there.
20 years
looked like
old,
a little boy
sad.
to me, and he just smiled and waved at me. I waved back, and when I turned my head and looked back from the window, he was gone.
Both of them shaken up by what was happening behind that window.
I was very shocked. I think I've kind of convinced myself that maybe I did just make him up all those years ago.
If you're at that window and you don't tap on the window, scream, do something to ask for help,
Secrets make you sick.
I can't imagine how horrible his conditions were.
Now, the victim was pulled out of school back in 4th grade after 2 visits from DCF to his house back in 2005. We did reach out to DCF for comment, but did not hear back. Sullivan is being held on a $300,000 bond while the victim is still receiving treatment in a medical facility. Tomorrow, Waterbury Police, the mayor, and the state's attorney are holding a press conference in the morning to discuss the details of this investigation. Your reporter live in Waterbury, Amanda Callahan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Y'all, that is beyond sad. I don't even, it's hot, just very, oh my God. I don't even know, y'all. It's sad. It's horrific. It's terrible. What in the hell? None of the neighbors knew. He wanted freedom. This boy was held captive for years by his stepmother. Fire saved him. He saved himself by fire. He felt it was his only chance to survive. He wanted freedom. He wanted to live. He got free and he lived. Amen. This man was held captive for 20 years. He escaped by setting fire to his room, police say. I wanted my freedom, the man said. He was locked in his bedroom between 22 and 24 hours a day. Now, this was in Connecticut. Police were called on February 17th from a report of a fire at a Blake Street home in Watersbury, Connecticut. This man was trying to attempt an escape by fire. Hey, Common Sense. Thank you, honey. Thank you for becoming a member. Woo! Thank you. Thank you. Love you, girl. Thank you. He felt like it was his last and his only attempt. 2 people were home at the time. The owner of the home, Kimberly Sullivan, was able to get out safe. Of course she was. The 32-year-old man, that's how old he is now, the 32-year-old man was later identified. Kimberly Sullivan's stepson had to be assisted out of the home, but by the Waterbury Fire Department, they say he suffered smoke inhalation and its exposure to injuries from the fire. That's not good, folks. And it's going to get a lot worse. When the victim spoke to the first responders, he told them he set the fire on purpose in his upstairs bedroom. He said he wanted his freedom. He used printer paper and hand sanitizer somehow to start the fire. He did that to escape 20 years of captivity by his stepmother. Can you imagine that? Of course, Sullivan's attorney said he was not locked in a room. Well, that's his job as a defense attorney. As gross as that is, oh my God, I could never be a defense attorney. The attorney said she did not restrain him in any way. Well, that's his job too, as a defense attorney. He's paid to do that, even if it's by the state with your good old money. Kind of like these haters when you go splashing out money to them. I'm just saying, let's not get off on that this morning. The attorney said, the defense attorney, let's just put it like that. She provided food and shelter and was blown away by these allegations. Well, that's his job too. He's got to create reasonable doubt. It's his job. But she held him captive. Now he's a grown man. She held him captive since he was a little boy. He had no choice. Why would you need to provide food for a grown man? Smiley asked. Why would you need to provide food for a grown man? Why would he not be free to roam the house and get his own food? Why would he not be free to have his own money and go out in public and get his own to-go food or sit down in a restaurant and eat his own food, I ask? That's what say me. Why would he never be seen? I think a neighbor saw him through the upstairs window, as we just heard. One time, as she was younger, sitting on a swing, she convinced herself maybe that wasn't true. She waved at him and he waved at her, and she never saw him again. This man weighed 68 pounds. My mama weighed more than that when she died. This man weighed 68 pounds, y'all. He was malnourished, according to police. He had received no dental care for all these years. Y'all say you want to believe the police? I'm telling you what the police said, what everything stated in the warrants. Go get them. He received no medical care. He was severely emaciated. And he told police he was only given 2 cups of water a day, sometimes being forced to drink out of a toilet. But that's not cruel and inhumane. You know, the water was to keep him alive. Might as well go ahead and kill me, honey. The room was 8 by 9 feet in size. And he said the last time he left his house was with his daddy when he was 14 years old, according to the arrest warrant. That's what the man told the police. Oh, thank you, Common Sense. I love you. I've always loved you, honey. Thank you so much. Yeah, you need 8 cups of water a day. And that's probably why she had him drink out of the toilet. Any complaints or anything like that? That's just sickening. Because your kidneys and all that start to shut down. Well, he did eat some, but I don't know about all that. I don't know everything about all that yet. We don't know yet. Oh, but we're going to. We're going to. According to the arrest warrant, the man told police, and listen, y'all, this could be our poor little Sebastian. It could be Summer. It could be anybody. And God, I hope not. God, I hope not. It could be you or yours, honey. So y'all need to stop the bullshit. I'm just saying. You need to be aware. And when you see something, you need to say something. According to the arrest warrant, the man told police the threat of losing any minimal food he was giving and to be on longer lockdowns kept him from trying to break out. And I can believe that. I can believe it. Good morning, Summer's Army. Hello, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Love you. Thank you, Hey Jude. All I need is Jesus says, my daughters are 21 and 17. He's been in that house my kids' whole lives. Yes, and some of my kids' whole lives too. Hey, Betsy. Brandon said, this is not a mental health defense. This is an animal. This animal knew what she was doing. That's a monster. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you, Brandon. Thank you, Summer's Army. Thank you. I try. I try. Annette, hey honey. Pill Rider, hello, hello. But that is what kept him from trying to get out. You know, people can get people, whether it be by kidnapping, whether it be somebody gave them away, whether it be in trafficking, whether it be whatever. And what 9 times out of 10, even if it's little kids or teenagers or something, there's going to be a reason, because their brain is not developed like adults. They're going to scare, they're going to put the fear in them. We're going to kill somebody you love, your mom, your dad. We're going to, it doesn't matter if they know it. We're going to your animals, blah, 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 whatever. And they won't, they won't, or they feel like it's true or whatever. You've got to be aware. If you see something, say something. I'm just saying. He also told that his stepmother is now deceased and his father is dead, and a half sister and a late grandmother, though, knew about this, which makes me wonder, did they live in the household? How did and this will come out, I guess, how did his half sisters die? How old were they? I don't know. This is just what I'm getting from the news. But Sullivan was arrested, as you can see. Sullivan was arrested. Yeah, drink out of the toilet, common sense. Absolutely. That was, inhumane. Sickening. And charged. This is what she was charged with. She was charged with, and they don't just charge you unless there's reason. She was charged with assault in the first degree, kidnapping in the second degree, unlawful restraint in the first degree, cruelty to persons and reckless endangerment in the first degree. And then Sullivan was also arraigned in court, and her bond was set at $300,000, which to me, that's not enough, but okay. Okay. This is America. Everybody's got, I guess that's the good thing about the court system. So, okay. Hopefully she won't make that bond, but what it is. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's why he probably saw this opportunity to set a fire, and that was fine with him. He wanted his freedom. He said, quote, I want to live. I want my freedom. And he already knew he was in a hell on earth. It's very possible, Brandon. But he said he was scared she would take the minimum food and water away from him. My God, he weighed 68 pounds. He said he was hungry every day. Can you imagine being hungry every day for 20 years? Wow. Oh, it's very disturbing and heartbreaking. I cannot even imagine. Can you imagine the symptoms that you go through physically? Headaches. You don't have your vitamins like natural. Your thyroid's probably screwed up. Your freaking potassium, which makes your your muscles draw, oh my God, 68 pounds. I cannot even imagine electrolytes. He probably does have, and I don't know this to be a fact, but he probably does have kidney problems. His stomach, yeah, it's going to take him a long time to be able to eat regular foods and gain his strength back. He can't just go back to eating. Have you ever been on a diet, or have you, we've talked about before, we've talked about anorexia. Have you ever just been on a regular diet and your stomach shrinks? Listen, this is going to take years for him to be able to even get close back to normal, just with, these are things you can't even imagine. Some of you's never even been through the normal process of things, just as a simple diet, let alone just anything else, health problems or eating disorders or migraine headaches. Some of you are in perfect health. Some of you's never even had your potassium out of whack. Some of you's never even had a Charlie horse. And I know somebody in here is going to ask me what a Charlie horse is. Oh my God. Just trust me. Trust me. I'm sure he's went through every medical issue and not had any medical care. Has anybody in here, even without having dental care, ever had an earache or a toothache or anything, any dental work? He's had none of that, none of it in 20 years. He has endured pain and suffering that's beyond belief. It's very disturbing and heartbreaking. It's hard to wrap your mind around. It's hard. The Woodbury police says justice will be served, and they will see it to the end that the predator is held fully accountable for these horrific crimes. That come out of the Woodbury police's mouth. Neighbors were shocked. They were shocked to know this was an unfolding story right under their nose, right there, just feet from their homes where they live 24/7. A neighbor, and I think it was the man, was home the night of the fire. And he said, and that's the one I think we heard, he said he he never saw the victim. He said when they started asking him, had you ever seen someone that looked like a child over there? And he said, what? What are you even talking about? The investigator started asking them questions, what the child might look like. He said, I don't even know. I don't know what you're talking about. But then you heard the other neighbor talk about when she was younger and she was on that swing and she looked up and saw what she thought to be a child in the window wave, and she waved back but never saw him again. That's really sad. She said she convinced herself that it didn't happen. Look, this boy was pulled out of school in 4th grade, and he had no contact with the outside world, with the outside home. According to the warrant, the last 2 reports for a well-being check was from April of 2005. 2005. Now, I'm assuming, I don't know factual, but I'm assuming that must have been when he was in school. I don't know. So here she is. She had 2 CPS reports, I guess. And then he was pulled out of school, maybe. You know, that's a red flag right there. Yeah, 20 years ago, 20 years, he was held captive. Shay Baker said she was shaken. She was very shocked, and she thought they made this up. She was shocked. Yep, once again, Brandon, CPS failed them. CPS fails a lot of kids, in my opinion. This is another one for the books that CPS failed. Just in case anybody wants to mark that down and use it for information, I'm just saying. Because if they failed my child, I would sue the hell out of CPS. I'm just saying. Just saying. There's plenty of cases all over the world where CPS has failed again and again and again. That's just my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Sadly, the victim is still being treated for his conditions. And I say that with a S, conditions. This is so sad. This was published March 12th, and it happened in February. I don't know about his burns yet or anything like that, let alone any of his medical condition. But I can tell you, depending on the burns, that can take a long, long time to heal. Sometimes people can stay in the hospital a long time. Hey, Justin, honey, you should cover this, honey. A long time to heal. My uncle, rest his soul now, he was a baby, and they used to have those furnaces in the floor. Anyway, he fell on that. I mean, they got him right up, but he had these burns on his bottom, and he had to stay in the hospital almost a year. But burns can literally they can kill you. They can get infections and all this stuff. And this boy right here, he had smoke in his lungs and whatever. But again, he set the fire himself. He took a chance. He told the police, I set the fire myself. I want to live. I want my freedom. Enough was enough. This lady was his own personal private monster, 24/7. And he's got a long way to go. I know he has a long road for recovery, let alone all the mental issues. Maxine said, yes, my uncle burned over 80% of his body, and he did end up passing. Yes, my other uncle on my dad's side, that's how he died. He got, well, it was the smoke that killed him, but he couldn't get out the door fast enough, burnt in a fire in Nashville. That's a true story. So, yeah, very true. Very true. Fires kill. Fires are very serious. Very, very serious. And they can scar, they can scar for life. Absolutely. So, Please continue to pray for him. He got out alive. Anything can happen. I hope he continues to make it. I don't know his condition. I know this is a very sad story. I will continue to follow it. I will continue to report on it. I will continue to, yeah. Oh my God, Mohawk, you're right. So when he was last seen in school, think of how much the world has changed since he last seen it. Oh my God, you are right. In 20 years, boy, is he going to get the shock of his life also. Yes, absolutely. Oh my God. People don't think of these things. Bless his heart. He's going to need a lot of help and coping skills. So yeah, I hope he makes it. Thank you, Lisa. I hope he makes it too. I hope he makes a full recovery. I hope there's people that will help him. He may be scared of people the rest of his life. Who can he trust? You know, I really, really, truly, truly hope he gets through this and makes it. But listen, if you think you see something suspicious, have it checked out. Have it checked out. And listen, don't be like the assholes. Some of them that are on here, whoever called the SWAT into that children's hospital last night. You heard that story? That scared the ever-living hell out of those children, parents, and staff and wasted all the police's time. Don't do nothing like that. But if you really think that you see something, it's okay to have it checked out. Have it checked out. There's no harm. There's no foul. You may save a life. You may save a life. I put it on my community post, Carson. And let me tell you, LE did everything they were supposed to do in that case last night. But my God, it was done. Just check out my community post. I posted it. Anyway, I don't want to get off on that this morning. I'm going to close out. Just always be be aware of your surroundings. Take care of your own. If you hadn't seen your people, check on them. No matter if you're on talking terms or not, check on your people. Check on your people. And never turn a blind eye. Please never turn a blind eye. Y'all be good. Love each other. It costs $0 to be kind. And take care of yourself. I'll see you this afternoon later on for a little talk on Sebastian. Keep his name and face out there. I love you all, and I hope you have a blessed day. And I'll see you later. Just smile. Just smile. Be kind. Thank you all for being here. Have a great day. Bye.